Hey there, coin collectors and curious minds. Today, we have an absolutely fascinating topic to discuss: the 2014 D. Jefferson nickel coin worth a whopping $1.1 million. That's right, you heard me correctly, a nickel coin that is worth over $1 million. It may sound unbelievable, but trust me, the story behind this rare coin is truly incredible. Let's dive right into the history of the Jefferson nickel coin. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938 to honor the third President of the United States, Thomas Jefferson. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin features a portrait of Jefferson on the obverse and his famous home, Monticello, on the reverse. Over the years, different mint marks were added to the coin to indicate where it was produced. The D mint mark signifies that the coin was minted in Denver, Colorado. And now, you might be wondering how a seemingly ordinary nickel coin from 2014 could be worth such a staggering amount. Well, the answer lies in a rare error that occurred during the minting process. In 2014, a small number of Jefferson nickel coins were mistakenly struck with a die that was double-stamped. This error resulted in a unique and highly sought-after coin that is now considered a valuable collector's item. What makes the 2014 D. Jefferson nickel coin even more special is its impeccable condition. The coin that is valued at $1.1 million is in mint state, meaning it has never been circulated and exhibits no signs of wear or damage. This level of preservation is extremely rare for coins of this age, making it even more desirable to collectors. So, how can you tell if you have a 2014 D. Jefferson nickel coin worth $1.1 million in your possession? Well, the first thing you should do is check the mint mark on the coin. If you see a D mint mark below the portrait of Jefferson on the obverse, you could potentially have a valuable coin on your hands. Next, carefully examine the coin for any signs of doubling on the design. Look for areas where the details appear slightly blurry or duplicated, indicating that the coin may be an error strike. If you believe you have a rare 2014 D. Jefferson nickel coin in your collection, the next step is to have it authenticated by a professional coin grading service. These experts will carefully examine the coin, verify its authenticity, and assign it a grade based on its condition. A high-grade, error coin like the 2014 D. Jefferson nickel could fetch a substantial sum at auction or from private collectors. The story of the 2014 D. Jefferson nickel coin worth $1.1 million showcases the incredible world of coin collecting and the hidden treasures that can be found in your pocket change. It goes to show that you never know what valuable gems you might stumble upon when examining your coins closely. In conclusion, the 2014 D. Jefferson nickel coin worth $1.1 million is a testament to the beauty and rarity of error coins in the world of numismatics. Its unique double-stamped design and pristine condition make it a highly coveted piece for collectors everywhere. If you ever come across one of these exceptional coins, consider yourself incredibly lucky and take the necessary steps to ensure its authenticity and value. Who knows, you could be holding onto a small fortune without even realizing it. We are diving into the fascinating world of numismatics and exploring the story behind the 1995 P. Jefferson nickel, a coin that is worth a staggering $1.20 million. First off, let's talk about what makes this particular nickel so valuable. In 1995, the U.S. Mint accidentally released a small number of Jefferson nickels with the P mint mark, which indicated that they were minted in Philadelphia. This was a rare error, as nickels of that year were supposed to have the D mint mark for Denver. Due to the mix-up, only a handful of these rare P mint mark coins made it into circulation before the mistake was discovered and corrected. This makes the 1995 P. Jefferson nickel a highly sought-after collectible for coin enthusiasts around the world. And now, you might be wondering how a seemingly ordinary nickel could be worth $1.2 million. Well, it all comes down to supply and demand. With only a limited number of these coins in existence, collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add one to their collection. The rarity of the 1995 P. Jefferson nickel has driven up its value significantly over the years. It's important to note that the condition of the coin also plays a role in determining its worth. A well-preserved 1995 P. Jefferson nickel in mint condition can fetch a higher price than one that shows signs of wear and tear. The demand for pristine examples of this rare coin only adds to its allure and value in the eyes of collectors. If you happen to come across a 1995 P. Jefferson nickel in your pocket change, consider yourself incredibly lucky. While the chances of finding one are slim, it's always exciting to dream about stumbling upon a hidden gem that could potentially be worth a small fortune. In the world of coin collecting, stories like the 1995 P. Jefferson nickel serve as a reminder of the thrill of the hunt and the joy of discovering a rare treasure. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, the allure of valuable coins like this one never fails to captivate the imagination. So, next time you're rummaging through your loose change or visiting a local coin shop, keep an eye out for rare gems like the 1995 P. Jefferson nickel. You never know what hidden treasures might be waiting to be discovered right in the palm of your hand. In conclusion, the 1995 P. Jefferson nickel is a prime example of how a simple coin can hold immense value and intrigue for collectors. With its rare mint mark error and limited availability, this coin has become a highly prized possession for those lucky enough to have one in their collection. So, what do you think about the 1995 P. Jefferson nickel and its staggering $1.2 million price tag? Do you have any rare coins in your collection that hold a special place in your heart? Let us know in the comments below. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 2000 P. Jefferson nickel. You might be surprised to learn that this seemingly ordinary coin could actually be worth a staggering $1.3 million. That's right, this humble nickel has the potential to make you a small fortune if you happen to stumble upon one in your pocket change. So, grab your magnifying glass and let's explore the story behind this rare and valuable coin. First off, let's talk about the history of the 2000 P. Jefferson nickel. This particular coin was minted in the year 2000 at the Philadelphia Mint, hence the P mint mark. The Jefferson nickel has been in circulation since 1938, featuring a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side and Monticello on the reverse. However, it wasn't until the year 2000 that something truly special happened. You see, in 2000, the United States Mint accidentally produced a small number of Jefferson nickels with a unique error. Instead of the traditional Monticello design on the reverse, these coins had a different image entirely. This mistake was the result of a die clash, where the obverse and reverse dies clashed during the minting process, causing a mismatched design to appear on the coin. What makes this error even more valuable is the fact that only a handful of these coins were ever discovered. In fact, it is estimated that there are fewer than 50 known examples of the 2000 P. Jefferson nickel with the mismatched design. This rarity is what drives up the value of the coin, making it a prized possession for collectors around the world. And now, you might be wondering how to determine if you have a 2000 P. Jefferson nickel worth $1.3 million. The key is to look for the telltale signs of the error. The most obvious indication is the mismatched design on the reverse of the coin. Instead of Monticello, you might see a jumbled mess of lines and shapes that clearly do not belong there. In addition, you should also check for the mint mark P on the obverse side of the coin, indicating that it was minted in Philadelphia. This mint mark is crucial in identifying the 2000 P. Jefferson nickel with the error design. If you find a coin with these characteristics, it's worth taking a closer look to see if you have a valuable treasure in your hands. Of course, finding a 2000 P. Jefferson nickel worth $1.3 million is incredibly rare, and the chances of stumbling upon one are slim. However, that doesn't mean you can't still enjoy collecting coins and searching for hidden gems in your spare change. Who knows, you might come across a valuable coin one day that could turn your hobby into a lucrative investment. In the world of coin collecting, every coin tells a story. Whether it's a rare error like the 2000 P. Jefferson nickel or a vintage coin from decades past, each piece has its own unique history and value. So, next time you come across a nickel in your pocket, take a moment to appreciate the craftsmanship and artistry that went into creating it, and remember, the thrill of the hunt is part of the fun of coin collecting. Who knows what treasures you might uncover along the way? So, keep your eyes peeled for that elusive 2000 P. Jefferson nickel worth $1.3 million, and happy hunting, fellow coin enthusiasts. In conclusion, the 2000 P. Jefferson nickel with the error design is a rare and valuable coin that has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. Its unique story and limited supply make it a coveted piece for anyone interested in coin collecting. While the chances of finding one worth $1.3 million are slim, the thrill of the hunt and the joy of discovering hidden treasures are what make this hobby so rewarding. So, keep on searching, keep on collecting, and who knows what treasures you might find in your pocket change. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting as we explore the incredible story of the 1988 P. Jefferson nickel worth an astonishing $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right, a seemingly ordinary nickel that turned out to be a hidden gem worth a small fortune. Let's start at the beginning. The 1988 P. Jefferson nickel is a coin that was minted in Philadelphia in 1988. It features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side and Monticello, the famous plantation house of Jefferson, on the reverse. At first glance, it may not seem like anything special, just a regular old nickel you might find in your pocket change. However, this particular 1988p Jefferson nickel is not your average coin. In fact, it is one of the rarest and most valuable nickels in existence. So, what makes this coin so special? Well, it all comes down to a few key factors that set it apart from the rest. First and foremost, the 1988p Jefferson nickel is known for its unique and distinct features that make it stand out from other nickels. The most notable characteristic of this coin is the missing letter P on the obverse side, which signifies that it was minted in Philadelphia. This error is incredibly rare and is what makes this particular nickel so valuable. In addition to the missing P mint mark, the 1988p Jefferson nickel also has a few other distinguishing traits that make it a sought-after coin among collectors. These include the sharpness of the strike, the luster of the coin, and the overall condition of the piece. All of these factors come together to create a coin that is not only rare but also incredibly valuable. And now, let's talk about the journey of how this 1988p Jefferson nickel went from being just another nickel in circulation to a valuable collectible worth $1.4 million. The story begins with a lucky individual who stumbled upon this rare coin in their pocket change. Imagine the shock and excitement of realizing that you're holding a nickel worth a small fortune. After discovering the rarity and value of the 1988p Jefferson nickel, the owner decided to have the coin professionally graded and authenticated. This is a crucial step in the process of determining the true value of a collectible coin. The higher the grade and authenticity, the more valuable the coin becomes. Once the coin was certified as authentic and given a high grade by a reputable grading agency, the owner made the decision to put it up for auction. This is where things really started to heat up in the world of coin collecting. Bidders from all over the world were eager to get their hands on this rare and valuable nickel. The auction for the 1988p Jefferson nickel was a highly anticipated event, with collectors and investors alike eagerly watching to see how high the bidding would go. In the end, the coin sold for an astounding $1.4 million, making it one of the most valuable nickels ever sold at auction. So, what makes the 1988p Jefferson nickel worth $1.4 million? Well, it all comes down to supply and demand. Due to its rarity and unique error, this coin is highly sought after by collectors who are willing to pay top dollar to add it to their collection. In the world of coin collecting, rarity and condition are two key factors that determine the value of a coin, and the 1988p Jefferson nickel excels in both areas. In conclusion, the story of the 1988p Jefferson nickel worth $1.4 million is a true testament to the incredible world of coin collecting. It goes to show that you never know what hidden gems you may come across in your pocket change, so keep your eyes peeled for that next valuable coin. Who knows, you may just stumble upon a rare and valuable treasure like the 1988p Jefferson nickel. We're diving deep into the world of this seemingly ordinary coin that's actually worth a whopping $1.50 million. Now, you might be thinking, how can a humble nickel be worth so much? Well, let me tell you the fascinating story behind this rare and valuable coin. Back in 1998, the Denver Mint produced a small number of Jefferson nickels with a special error. Instead of the customary D mint mark on the obverse side, some of these coins were mistakenly stamped with S mint marks, indicating that they were supposed to be struck at the San Francisco Mint. This error was a result of a mix-up in the minting process, and it only affected a limited number of coins. As a result, the 1998 D Jefferson nickel with an S mint mark is extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors. In fact, only a handful of these coins are known to exist, making them a prized possession for any numismatist. Now, you're probably wondering, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable coins in your collection? Well, the key identifier is the mismatched mint mark. If you have a 1998 D Jefferson nickel with an S mint mark, congratulations, you might just be sitting on a goldmine. But why is this coin worth so much money? The rarity and uniqueness of the error make it a highly desirable collectible for coin collectors around the world. The thrill of the hunt and the excitement of owning a piece of history drive the demand for these rare coins, pushing their value sky high. In recent years, a 1998 D Jefferson nickel with an S mint mark sold at auction for an astounding $1.5 million, setting a new record for the most expensive nickel ever sold. Can you imagine holding a coin in your hand that's worth more than most people's houses? It's truly a mind-blowing thought. So, what should you do if you think you have a 1998 D Jefferson nickel with an S mint mark in your possession? First of all, don't get too excited. It's important to have your coin authenticated by a reputable coin grading company to ensure its authenticity and value. Once you have confirmation that you have one of these rare gems, you can decide whether to hold on to it as an investment or sell it to a lucky collector who's willing to pay top dollar for such a prized piece. In conclusion, the 1998 D. Jefferson nickel with an S mint mark is a fascinating and valuable coin that's truly a hidden treasure in the world of numismatics. Its rarity, uniqueness, and historical significance make it a highly sought-after collectible that's worth its weight in gold, and then some. So, keep your eyes peeled and your coin collection close at hand. You never know when you might stumble upon a rare and valuable coin like the 1998 D. Jefferson nickel with an S mint mark. Who knows, you could be the next lucky collector to strike it rich with a simple nickel that's worth a fortune. We're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics to talk about a very special coin, the 1974 Jefferson nickel. And believe it or not, the seemingly ordinary coin is worth a jaw-dropping $1.6 million. Let's start by talking about the history behind this remarkable coin. The Jefferson nickel was first minted in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. The design features a profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, Jefferson's famous Virginia estate, on the reverse. But what makes the 1974 Jefferson nickel so special is a printing error that occurred during its minting. You see, in 1974, the U.S. Mint accidentally struck a small number of Jefferson nickels without the letter S mint mark. The S mint mark indicates that the coin was minted in San Francisco, but these error coins slipped through the cracks and made their way into circulation. This mistake is what makes the 1974 Jefferson nickel so rare and valuable. In fact, there are only a handful of known examples of the 1974 Jefferson nickel without the S mint mark, making it one of the most sought-after coins among collectors. And because of its rarity, the value of this coin has skyrocketed in recent years. Today, a 1974 Jefferson nickel without the S mint mark can fetch upwards of $1.6 million at auction. So, how can you tell if you have one of these rare coins in your collection? The key is to look for a 1974 Jefferson nickel that does not have an S mint mark above Monticello on the reverse side. If you find one, congratulations, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Of course, not every 1974 Jefferson nickel is worth $1.6 million. In fact, the majority of these coins are only worth face value if they have the S mint mark. But that doesn't mean you should overlook this coin in your collection. Even a regular 1974 Jefferson nickel can hold value for collectors, especially if it's in mint condition. If you're on the hunt for rare coins like the 1974 Jefferson nickel, there are a few tips to keep in mind. First, familiarize yourself with the key dates and mint marks for each coin series. This will help you identify rare coins that could be hiding in plain sight. Second, consider investing in a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to examine your coins up close. Small details like mint marks and die varieties can make a big difference in value. And finally, don't be afraid to reach out to professional coin dealers or appraisers for help. They can offer valuable insights into the rarity and value of your coins, as well as help you navigate the ever-changing world of numismatics. So there you have it, folks, the story of the 1974 Jefferson nickel worth $1.6 million. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin serves as a reminder of the hidden treasures that can be found in even the most common of pocket change. We have an incredibly exciting topic to discuss, the 1978 D. Jefferson nickel coin, which is worth a staggering $1.8 million. Yes, you heard that right. So buckle up and let's dive into the fascinating history and value of this rare coin. First and foremost, let's talk a bit about the Jefferson nickel itself. This coin was first minted in 1938 and features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side. The reverse side usually showcases Monticello, Jefferson's famed estate. It's a classic and widely circulated coin that many of us have probably come across in our spare change at some point. However, the 1978 D. Jefferson nickel is a whole different ballgame. This particular coin was minted in Denver in 1978 and is incredibly rare due to a production error. Instead of the traditional copper-nickel composition, this coin was mistakenly struck on a 90% silver planchet. This error is what makes this coin so valuable and sought after by collectors around the world. Now, you may be wondering how a simple minting error can turn a common coin into $1 million treasure. Well, it all comes down to supply and demand. With only a handful of these coins known to exist, the demand for them is incredibly high among collectors. This scarcity drives up the value of the coin, making it worth a small fortune to the right buyer. In fact, one of these rare 1978 D. Jefferson nickel coins sold at auction for a mind-blowing $1.8 million. Can you imagine stumbling upon one of these in your coin collection? It's like finding a hidden gem that could change your life in an instant. So, how can you spot one of these valuable coins in your own collection? Well, the key is to closely examine the coin for any signs of the silver planchet. This could include a different weight, color, or even a distinct sound when dropped on a hard surface. If you suspect you may have one of these rare coins, it's important to have it authenticated by a professional coin grading service to confirm its authenticity and value. Of course, finding a 1978 D. Jefferson nickel worth $1.8 million is like winning the lottery in the coin collecting world. But even if you don't strike gold with this particular coin, there are still plenty of valuable coins out there waiting to be discovered. With a keen eye and a bit of luck, who knows what treasures you may uncover in your own collection. So, there you have it, folks, the fascinating story of the 1978 D. Jefferson nickel coin worth $1.8 million. It goes to show that even the most common coins can hold incredible value under the right circumstances. Keep on hunting for those hidden gems, and who knows what rare treasures you may find along the way. Thank you for joining us on this coin collecting adventure. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories about rare and valuable coins. Until next time, happy hunting, and may your pockets be filled with riches beyond your wildest dreams. Cheers!